Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Tai Chi, exercise for life, exercise for you. Place your hands below your collarbone, gently tap. Middle of your sternum. Remember, this one boosts your immune system. Certainly doesn't keep all little flies and bugs away though. Side of your ribs. And bring your hands down for opening the windows. Take your head to one shoulder. Roll it down around to your other shoulder. Without tilting it back, bring it across the top. Exhale around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Change direction. One. Bend your knees, let your arms hang down, roll your shoulders. One more. Change direction. One. Straighten up. Close one hand. Notice where your middle finger touches your palm. Place the thumb of your other hand on that spot and hold, press, squeeze or massage, whatever feels good for you. Remember, this spot helps to keep your heart safe, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And change hands. Close your other hand. Again, notice where your middle finger touches your palm. Place the thumb of your other hand on that spot. And again, hold, press, squeeze, massage. Whatever feels good for you today. As we help to protect our heart, help to nurture our heart, ensure that our circulation is good. Tuck one thumb into your palm, creating a crease between your thumb and your index finger. Place your other index finger right at the very end of that valley and hold, press, squeeze or massage that spot. Remember, this is your headache, toothache point. However, it is also very good for all over general wellness. So this is a good one to stimulate if you are feeling run down at all. And there is no time limit that is too much or too often for these. So if you're run down, you're sitting watching TV, reading a book, doing whatever, you can do these things at the same time. And switch hands. So again, tuck your thumb into your palm, creating that valley between your thumb and your index finger. Take the index finger of your other hand right at the very end of that valley, and again hold, press, whatever feels good. Good. And just gently shake your hands out a little bit and move your fingers. Place your hands on the small of your back. Keep your head still. Your head upright, circle your waist. One. Change direction. One. If you choose, bring your feet close together, circle your tailbone. One. Change direction. One. So, if we are feeling run down, one of the things that we can look at is, are there any emotional effects that we are experiencing at the moment that we may need to let go of? Remember, there are 7 emotions that we acquire: anger, jealousy, frustration, and rage; joy, overexcitement, agitation; fright or shocks; pensiveness, overthinking; worry, regret, remorse; sadness, sorrow, and grief; fear, insecurity, and loneliness. So, take a few moments and look at the experiences you've had over the last few days. Are there any of those emotions that you are holding on to that you really need to let go of? Remember, we want to experience the emotion. We do not want to hold on to it. 7 steps to a new life. from the natural stance. Exhale. Inhale, draw rich gold energy up the front of your legs to your center. Exhale the grey of all your anger, jealousy, frustration and rage down the backs of your legs. Inhale rich gold energy up the front of your legs to your center. Exhale the grey of any overexcitement, agitation, anxiety down the backs of your legs. Inhale rich gold energy up the front of your legs to your center. Exhale the grey of any frights or shocks you may have experienced down the backs of your legs. Inhale rich gold energy up the front of your legs to your center. Exhale the grey of any pensiveness, obsessions down the backs of your legs. Inhale rich gold energy up the front of your legs to your center. Exhale the grey of all of your worries, regrets, remorse down the backs of your legs. Inhale rich gold energy up the front of your legs to your center. Exhale the grey of all of your sadness, sorrow and grief down the backs of your legs. Inhale rich gold energy up the front of your legs to your center. Exhale the grey of all of your fears, insecurities and loneliness down the backs of your legs. And bring your arms to your sides. So if there is one of those emotions that really sticking with you, feel free to do the 7 steps focused only on that emotion. So now, having released some of the toxic energies, let's nurture our organs. Let's start with the lungs. Float your hands up to shoulder height. Open your arms to your sides. Bring your shoulder blades together, turn your hands palm up and close to the front. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. One more. So we nurture our lungs to help with respiratory problems, to help with phlegm, coughing, things like that. Next, let's uphold the heavens with one hand for your spleen, your stomach. Then your left hand palm forward. Bring your left hand as high over your head as you are safe and comfortable. Turn it palm up, stretch up and down. Bring your hand down. Inhale, bring your right hand up. Press up, press down. Exhale. Bring your hand down. Inhale. Exhale. Last set. Uphold the heavens with one hand. Good for your spleen, your stomach, large intestine, small intestine, your whole digestive system. So if you're having problems with indigestion, acid reflux, stomach aches, diarrhea, constipation, that's a good exercise to do. Next, let's do head shaking and tail swaying. This is for your heart. So you're going to place your feet a little wider apart. You're going to place the webs of your thumbs with your thumbs pointing backward on your legs, and you're going to sit down on your legs. From here, you are going to turn your head to your left, your shoulders to your left. You're going to shift your weight to your right foot and look behind you. Shift your weight to the center, look forward. Inhale, look to the right, shift to the left. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And return to the natural stance. So that's good for your heart, your circulatory system. It's good if you have like a hot or a flushed feeling. If your complexion is red and it shouldn't be. And now let's move on to the liver. So here you are going to shift your weight to your right foot, swing your right hand out to the side. Swing your left hand to meet your right hand. Now shift your weight to your left foot, put your right hand up at the sky, bring your left hand all the way down to your liver and point your left toes to the corner. Massage your liver. Place your left hand on your liver, put your right foot on the floor, settle your weight in the center, bring your right hand down, bend forward and twist your shoulders to the left. Inhale, shift to your right foot, swing your right hand out. Bring your left hand to touch. Shift back to your left foot. Bring your left hand down to your liver. Hold your breath. Massage your liver. And then exhale, put your foot flat, settle in the center. Curve your back, bring your right arm down. And turn your shoulders to look to the left. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. One more. And then return to the center. So, liver, poor circulation, poor blood quality, things like that. It's going to help with those. All right. So we have done. We've done the lungs. We have done the spleen. We have done the heart. We have done the liver. And now we have left over are the kidneys. So with the kidneys, you are going to rub your hands. You're going to place your hands on the small of your back, and you're going to curve your back as much as you can, making your back into as much of a C shape as you can, and you are going to rub your kidneys either side of your spine, and you're going to bounce up and down. And then bring your hands to still, bring your back upright, and circle your waist. Change direction. One more. So kidneys, good for any urinary bladder problems, incontinence, infections in the urinary bladder system, all sorts of things like that. Of course, kidneys will help to strengthen your bones, counter osteopenia, osteoporosis. Of course, all of these things are dependent upon having good blood and good qi flow. So we want to ensure that our blood and our energy is circulating through our body the best that we can have it. So we're delivering oxygen to the cells. We are regulating the amount of carbon dioxide, getting rid of waste products, of toxins, all dependent on your circulatory system, be it the circulation of blood, of qi, or of lymph. And the best thing that we can do for that is to swing our arms. So gently, loose and relaxed, swing your arms. allow your arms to come to a rest. Turn your waist, allow your arms to swing on them. Move your back on the opposite side, inside your shoulder. One more. Allow your waist to come to a rest. And tapping kidney 1, keep yourself safe and comfortable. Take one foot and one more. Tap the ball of your other foot. One more. Thank you for joining us today.